The mystery of the world holds a tantamount of questions that remain unanswered to this day. Others find the greatest finds. Some discover the most bizarre. Hello, welcome back to History in Minutes. Today, we'll be trudging the paths to the 4 most peculiar architectures ever discovered. Number 4. The Karnak Stones, France. Lain not far from the sun-drenched beaches of Carnac, in the northwest of France, the region of Brittany is a long line of giant stones or boulders that left scientists bewildered. They are large stones that are roughly hewn, placed on the ground in equally spaced portions. The rows run approximately 4 kilometers. The stones are aligned in a systematic manner which earned it the name Alignments de Carnac, or Carnac Alignments. In some cases, it's also called the Stonehenge of France. The origin of the stones is often tied to a local legend, the legend of Saint Cornély. It is said that as the spirit was being pursued by a myriad of Roman soldiers with no means of escape, the saint chose to hide in an ox's ear and had transformed them into stone. Yet, scientists know that these stones are made in a different way. The Karnak stones are known to be composed of 3,000 menhirs, or man-made tapered stones erected in prehistoric Western Europe. The stones were said to predate the Romans. Via the use of radiocarbon dating, experts determined that the granite menhirs were erected by the Neolithic community about 6,000 years ago, 1,000 years earlier than Stonehenge. These stones range from 0.5 meters tall to the size of the giant of Manio, with a towering height of 6 meters, to which the average size menhir weighs 5 to 10 tons. The stones were quarried from the bedrock that is close to the surface of the site, hauled and erected with mere brute strength. Given the amount of effort that was put into it, the stones may have held a great significance. Olivier Agog, the site's administrator, believes its purpose may forever remain unknown. The Carnac alignments do not have a straight path. Instead, they wander and trail along a ridge that divides the coastal plain from the inland area. This could have been a symbolic boundary separating the 2 regions, although it didn't necessarily prevent people from moving between them. The location of the boundary between land and sea is not arbitrary, yet the menhir's ceremonial or religious significance is still open to interpretation. Because there are many unknowns and uncertainties, it's not unexpected that myths and legends emerge to fill the gaps. Tales about Korrigans, a type of goblin-like creature, or about stone soldiers who trampled anyone in their way while heading to drink from a stream on Christmas Eve. They may seem like eerie fables. However, these early efforts to account for the inexplicable produced a feeling of wonder that has helped to conserve the site. Number 3. The Sky God Landing Pad in Baalbek. Baalbek is an ancient Roman temple built upon the foundations of a pre-existing site. The platform's foundation stones, some of which weigh up to 800 to 1,000 tons, are impressive feats of engineering. However, the origins of the site remain unclear. The Romans referred to it as Heliopolis, just like a city in Egypt, with which it is interestingly connected geodetically. The name Baal means Lord or God, while to the Phoenicians it meant sun. The site is situated on a tell, or mound of earth, 1,150 meters above sea level, and has been continuously inhabited since the early Bronze Age. Many scholars and independent researchers contend that the Phoenicians, also known as the Canaanites in the Bible, may have constructed it. The Bible refers to the region as inhabited by giants, and mentions Baalbek as the Balath, a town that Israel's King Solomon fortified around 970 BC. This confirms both the sacredness to Baal and its strategic significance on the road to Damascus at this early period. The method used to move the massive blocks that comprise the trilithon of the western wall of the Temple of Jupiter remains a mystery, leading some to speculate that giants built it. These blocks are at least 20 feet above ground level, making it difficult to comprehend how they were transported from the quarry to the main site and placed with such precision. In 1977, Jean-Pierre Adam proposed a theory that the blocks were moved on rollers with the assistance of machines using capstans and pulley blocks. He estimated that it would require 512 laborers to move a 557-ton block, which is almost half as heavy as the trilithon blocks. However, this does still not explain how they were hoisted into place. Other calculations suggest that 40,000 men would be required to transport them up to the main temple. Because of this ongoing debate, it's understandable that some attribute the accomplishment to giants, occult forces, or even ancient aliens. Number 2. Alien ties of Japan's holiest monument? The Ishinohuden, which means the Stone Treasure Hall, is a massive stone structure located in the Kansai region of Japan. It is one of the biggest and oldest puzzles in Japanese history and archaeology, and is made of hyaloclastite, a type of hydrated stone rich in black volcanic glass. This stone was formed during underwater or subglacial volcanic eruptions 70 million years ago. The Ishinohuden is one of the 3 most mysterious or weird stones in Japan, along with the Ama no Sakahoko and Yonku no Shinkama. The stone is 5.6 meters high, 6.5 meters wide, 7.5 meters deep, and weighs 500 tons. This makes it bigger than any of the stones used in the construction of the Great Pyramid of Giza. The mystery of Ishinohuden lies in how it was sculpted, as no stone tools, inscriptions, or engravings have been found on the site that indicate its process, builders, or purpose. The area where the stone is located is called the Hodenyama, which is home to the ancient quarry that has been used for centuries to extract Yungen stone. This stone was used as material for the sarcophagi and stone bridges. The mystery of Ishinohuden is linked to the legend that it was meant to be a tomb or sarcophagus, but no body cavities were found. The official version claims that it was simply a tomb or a sarcophagus, but the story is unclear and not very different from the legend. The Haruma Fudoki, a historical record dating back to the 7th century, documents the existence of the Ishinohuden stone. The record was supposedly created by Mononobe no Moriya during the era of Prince Shotoku, a famous and influential politician from the Asoka period. However, the exact details of the stone and the reason for its creation were not specified in the record. During the Nara period, the Ishinohuden was already a well-known location in the city of Takasago, as confirmed by historical records. In 1826, Philipp Franz von Siebold, a German explorer who introduced Western medicine to Japan, stopped at a site and made detailed sketches of the stone, which he included in his book Nippon. The book contains 7 volumes, with the last one published posthumously in 1882. Number 1. Las Sepulturas, Copan, Honduras. Las Sepulturas is an ancient Mayan archaeological site located in western Honduras. It was inhabited by the Mayan civilization from the 5th century AD to the 9th century AD. The site is known for its well-preserved stelae, or tall stone monuments, and altars, which are adorned with intricate carvings and hieroglyphs that provide important insight into Mayan culture and history. Las Sepulturas was first discovered in 1839 by an American explorer, John Lloyd Stephens, who wrote about the site in his book Incidents of Travel in Central America, Chiapas, and Yucatan. However, it was not until the 20th century that the site was systematically excavated and studied. Archaeological investigations at Las Sepulturas have revealed that the site was a center for elite Maya burials and ceremonies. The site contains a number of tombs and other structures that were likely used for religious and political purposes. One of the most important finds at Las Sepulturas is Stela 1, which dates back to the 5th century AD and features a portrait of a Maya ruler named Ke'inikyaks Ku'ukmo. Ke'inikyaks Ku'ukmo is believed to have founded the city of Copan, which is one of the largest and most influential Maya cities in the region. Today, Las Sepulturas is open to visitors and provides a unique opportunity to explore the rich history and culture of the Mayan civilization. Well, that concludes today's video. If you learned something new, don't forget to like and subscribe for more contents worth your every minute.